So our questions, practices start here. So you will choose the answer and then I'll give you an answer later. Then I may elaborate or ask another question based on the MCQ question. Question 1. What is a possible reason for camel to be more suitable to walk in a desert than a horse of the same weight? Answer C. Why C? You can type or you can say it out. Because that's a potential structured question that they may ask you. So let's examine, let's get an example. And the desert is hot. Okay, so let's come back to this. And then we have the example of a knife. Then the knife has a cross-section area and you will find that the knife, the cross-section is very thin. Then you will apply a force here and then the cross-sectional area is here. Then what happens is you have a chopper. Okay, so you have a chopping board and then you have something here. You will just use the force and the knife and then you just touch the surface of the piece of the meat or whatever you call it. I don't know what is this right now. Then it just slices through. That's your knife. Why that knife can work in that manner is because the force applied over that cross-sectional area will give you a very big pressure, and then the big pressure will cause the knife edge to go into that piece of maybe say meat, and then it cuts through. So it sinks in, the knife edge just sinks in and cuts through. So when that happens, you cut the piece of meat. So now, let's say we have our camel now, and then our horse. So both of them have same mass. When they have same mass, they will have the same weight. So I do not know how to draw a camel, so my camel will look like some weird crap. So pardon me, camel looks weird. With ears and a hump. So when the camel walks on the desert, you will expect it to walk on the surface. If it has a very small feet, if it's a small feet, what happens is its feet will be like the knife and it will sink in to the sand. So the horse, because it has a smaller feet, what happens is it will exert a bigger pressure on the sand, and then it sinks into the soil, the sand. The horse will sink into the sand. So camel, otherwise, right, on the other hand, it has bigger feet. Bigger feet, right, then the pressure will be bigger feet means bigger area, then it will cause a smaller pressure. So when there's a smaller pressure, the camel will not sink into the sand. So answer is actually this. Whether it has a large arm, larger body, smaller body does not matter because the mass is the same. The only thing that is important is the contact area, which is also the cross-sectional area. So that's the issue. On the other hand, if it has, okay, what happens if it has a camel has a greater mass? Okay, let's say they have camel has a greater mass than the horse, and then their feet size is the same. Then who will sink into the soil, to the sand? Okay, I write the two options for you. Okay, same feet size, camel is heavier. Who sinks into the sand? Camel has a greater mass. Same feet size for both objects or animals. Who sinks into the sand? Yeah. Yes. Correct. Okay, answer B for this. Which of the following animals is more likely to live in a muddy terrain? So it's a sinking question again. Instead of sinking into sand, you sink into mud right now. Okay. Yeah, you got it.